Look, right now you're on Binance Smart Chain. Later this year, you will be bridging to Ethereum. In the future, I believe I read somewhere Cardano, and also you talked about layer twos on Ethereum and just mentioned all blockchains in general. If we're talking about big picture outlook for the cryptocurrency market, right now it seems that Ethereum is the leader. I mean, even Binance Smart Chain is Ethereum virtual machine compatible. Are you an Ethereum bull? Do you think Ethereum will maintain its, market share and leadership, or how do you think about Ethereum? Are you bullish?
I think I can take this one.
Okay.
Then I can give the floor to Marius to express his thoughts as well. I'm really bullish with regard to Ethereum, especially with the new protocol coming, because many people have been, let's say, reluctant to be really bullish on it due to, let's say, high gas fees, that there are new tokens coming out and so on. But I believe that with this new protocol, if it's implemented carefully and successfully, so this will really be the standard. And I think that another important thing is that there are many new players coming, like Cardano and so on. But Ethereum is already, let's say, an established brand, and institutions have started investing into it. You can read some Goldman Sachs reports. We can read some other reports from big players. It's already being used. So personally, I'm really bullish with regard to Ethereum, especially with the new protocol. I've seen, many people, statistics staking, for this Ethereum 2.0. So I'm bullish, and I think that even for this year, we might see a new all-time high for Ethereum. And Marius, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, this pretty much covers it up. So there is so there are obvious pains with the Ethereum, like right now the very high gas fees, long transaction times, but I believe that this will be solved with what you might mention, which is called Plasma protocol, which is a layer 2 protocol, which basically means that you can expand without losing all of the compatibility with the current chain, which is Ethereum. It has a very strong ecosystem. Well, it was first out there, so definitely there are some legacies, but I believe that it has, I actually believe that it's way bigger than Bitcoin, even though that the market cap does not necessarily reflect that. But Bitcoin doesn't have that much of a utility besides just, storing value. And Ethereum I think, will surprise us with a lot of stuff to come. So I'm very bullish. Well, not financial advice. I'm holding a lot of Ethereum as a percentage of my portfolio. That being said, I also see a lot of potential in new up-and-coming chains, like, for example, Solana. It's still performing very well, but not necessarily just because of the technical stuff, but I see a lot of adoption of Solana, like on different platforms, and also like new projects that are launched on this very chain.
So Ethereum to flip Bitcoin, is that a thesis of yours in the next 5 years?
I wouldn't go that far because, frankly, I just don't know. I'm more of a tech guy. I just see a lot of potential. So if there is a lot of, let's say, if the adoption of the DeFi protocols will be as growing as right now, that might be possible. But ultimately, this depends on the markets, on the big guys out there. So can't really tell. Bitcoin remains the, let's say, dominant cryptocurrency right now. I think it's wise that people start with it. It will probably remain for some time now. That being said, the future belongs to the blockchains that can do much more, because that's how they can really integrate and change the world. Besides just value with trading the coin and using it as a payment.
So Ethereum this cycle, do you think it's possible Ethereum can hit $10,000? Is that a possibility? Is that realistic, or is that just too bullish?
Well, I definitely think it's realistic.
Yeah, personally, I think it could hit something around 8K, maybe 9K. But I'm pretty bullish, especially with regard to the whole crypto market. There is inflation going on in so many countries, including the US, and Western Europe, and all around the world. So Bitcoin as a store of value, will probably keep increasing in price. People, in my opinion, are let's say too easy to manipulate with regard to some China FUD, and events like this. So personally, I've been holding Bitcoin for a significant time now. I wasn't let's say moved by by some events like May, I think May 19th and so on, when it dropped, and another drop, because people be it well-established projects, and crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on, people really need to look for fundamentals. Bitcoin, for example, with as I mentioned, with the inflation going on, it has this cap of 21 million. So it's a very good store of value. Ethereum, on the other hand, is a, let's say, utility project. So I'm bullish on both of those, and I'm bullish on Ethereum. Answering your question with regard to the price, maybe like 8-9K, maybe even 10K. Because currently there's strong Bitcoin dominance. But as you know, if Bitcoin goes up, the whole market is bullish on altcoins. So that's definitely possible, and yeah. Let's look forward to the next 5 years. Let's say I'm watching stock to flow model as well carefully. I don't want to say that it's perfect, but I think with the current economic situation around the world, with the financial system, crypto will become more and more popular. Like, just to maybe add one small thing, it's cool because even last time I met with friends, I've heard some guys, let's say 6 years old, 7 years old, talking, and they were discussing, should I invest in real estate, because I've heard about Bitcoin from my daughter, and I'm really I'm really curious what you think about this. So the word is slowly getting out there, not only to regular people, retail investors, but also, like, in this situation, even for older people, but also to institutions, to ETFs, and so on. So I'm really, really bullish.
Yeah, just to add on that, if I might. So this is definitely a spot on, and instead of looking at any particular coins that may make a significant profit, I'm actually more happy to see growth in the adoption of the crypto whatsoever, not necessarily just reflected in the value of the coins, this or this or this, like which blockchain will be the best. But what I really want to see, and this has grown especially in the 2020 and now 21, is the adoption, understanding of this particular let's say industry, and what it can really bring to the world. And I think that the governments are actually doing a very good job promoting crypto through screwing up all of the financial systems, running sky-high inflations in pretty much all over the world. So I'm pretty thankful to them, because they are making that possible. They are making people look into alternative investments, and then slowly, getting curious and even passionate about blockchain.